How's it going, guys? Universe, back again with another video. So you clicked on this video because you're thinking about buying the Hunter F.58, or maybe you're just a viewer of mine and you just want to watch another video of mine. I'm really hoping it's a second one, but you know, you can't win them all. Anyways, the Hunter F.58 is in the German tech tree, which is quite surprising as the Hunters are usually in the Britain tech tree, which I know a lot of Britain mains are super mad about that because, to be truthfully honest, I did not expect the Hunter F.58 to be in the German tech tree at all. Anyways, the Hunter F.58 is actually a squadron vehicle. It's not a premium or any tech tree vehicle like regular. It is a squadron vehicle, which means that in order to really earn it, you have to be in a squadron and you have to have a lot of activity time playing the game. When I was going for a squadron vehicle, I was going for the Harrier, the Sea Harrier, and that took me about, to be quite honest with you, maybe 2 months until I got it. And that was quite some time. But with the Hunter F.58, I actually just used the GE that Gaijin gave me from the CC program to completely buy it, because to be honest, I regret getting the Sea Harrier. It's really just not good, and I don't know if I'll make a video for it, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. But the Hunter F.58 can actually be purchased with GE as well too, which, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend doing because it's not a premium vehicle, which means you don't get premium benefits from buying the Hunter F.58. Like, for example, having all modifications unlocked, having extra RP and SO bonuses. You don't get that. So even though, yes, you can unlock it with GE, there's really, truthfully, no point unless you just want to play the plane. Now, would I recommend grinding this if you're trying to get the German tech tree finish? Absolutely not. It's going to take you way too long to not only unlock it, but even at that, it's not even high enough to get the highest rank, which is for the MiG-29s, the MiG-23. Like, there's just no reason to get this if you're trying to get the tech tree vehicle or tech tree vehicles unlocked. But if you're just trying to have some fun, the Hunter F.58 is actually incredible. The fact that it has flares at its BR and has basically copy-paste AIM-9Js, because I'm not going to say the missile name. I don't know what it is. It's close enough to an AIM-9J, and that's all that matters. But it's absolutely nostalgic to play. When I first started playing War Thunder, I bought the Hunter FGA-9. I purchased it when I was extremely new to the game and I was so bad, so playing the Hunter F-58 is absolutely incredible. Also, peep this AIM-9J here from this F5E. I'm absolutely chilling, and I'm dead. I flared the missile, and then it retracked me, but I didn't know it was retracting me, and I died. So, ain't that just incredible? To be honest, it's quite funny because the Hunter F-58 does not have an afterburner, so theoretically, all flares should be able to flare out any missile, even the AIM-9L, but in that case there, it got extremely lucky and started retracking me. Into another match we go here, but the Hunter F.58 is also extremely slow, as obviously it doesn't have an afterburner, but you can take minimum fuel, which is just 4 minutes, and then take the 2 fuel pod tanks, and you're just going to be zooming around the map. That Vautour is obviously bombing, so he's not going to be paying attention at all. He's out of the match. The Hunter is just so fun and nostalgic. I can see why the British mains would be pissed for the fact that they didn't get this plane, because it's I got really lucky in this game, and we got down tiered, and I got multiple MiG-17s nearby, and I fire off an AIM-9J at this MiG-17, but like an absolute gamer, he just completely dodges the missile. It's funny because the AIM-9J is supposed to be 20 Gs, but sometimes it feels like it can only pull 10. So, I'm not really sure about that one, but I'm going to be ambitious, and I'm going to go again. I want to punish this guy for dodging the first missile, so I'm going to fire off a second one. Absolutely no care in the world. But just as my luck, he dodges again. 20 G missile, by the way. At this point, I'm absolutely furious. I'm like, there's no way. This MiG-17, this guy has the worst roll rate in the game. Just absolutely obliterated 2 of my 20 G missiles. I'm like, I'm going to punish this guy, even if it gets me killed. Even if it gets me killed, I'm going to punish this guy for doing that. I'm like, you can dodge my missiles, but you gotta dodge my guns, alright? At this point, I'm like so slow, and he is absolutely just pulling energy out of nowhere, obviously, as the MiG-17 does best at. But he makes a mistake, and instead of continuing off, he pulls straight in front of me, and he's out of the match. At this point, I didn't get punished at all for being dumb there, like getting so slow, dogfighting a MiG-17 in the middle of the map. I did not get punished. MiG-19 dies because it's just incredible with the game. Just so skilled. And I need to learn from that guy. But to be honest, the Hunter FG89, or not the FG89, the Hunter F.58 actually pulls energy out of nowhere as well too. Like, its energy retention is so good. It's pretty much the Hunter FG89 if we're being quite honest, but with flares and better missiles. And it's at the exact same BR, I believe. I'm pretty positive you can actually even buy the Hunter FG89 right now in the tech tree. I'm not sure if that's still going, but I actually considered buying it, but I don't think I will, to be quite honest with you, because it's really just not that good anymore. But it used to be incredible. Peep that Yak-38 there, just absolutely destroyed that A4. He was in a flat spin, and he used his R60 to kill that A4. That's absolutely crazy. The 10R is going to turn straight in front of me, blast my shots off, and I take his tail off. And it's pretty much over for him. He has no tail. He cannot even turn. I went to go for the kill for him, and then I realized there's no point in not going for him. He's dead. He's going to go straight towards the water. There is no point in trying. I'm going to try to save my friendly from this MiG-21. Out of that match. MiG-21's out of there. And the 10R does well, too. I get a nice shot. Set him on fire. He's out of the match. It was nice knowing you, buddy. Back to the lobby, you know? But this is the perfect part about the Hunter is you just have good guns. Like, your guns are amazing. The 30mm are absolutely broken good. Like, no matter how much real shatter can try to affect it, the 30mm just, they destroy every single time. I'm heading to the airfield here, and I spot two players. One of them is spotted, one of them is not. But I'm going to focus the guys not spotted because he's taking off, and I don't want to get destroyed by the airfield AA. And so, yeah, and lucky for me, it's a Vautour. Much faster than him, and the Vautour really doesn't have a lot of maneuverability, so I'm just gonna blast him with one singular shot, and out of the match he is. Out of the match he is. SU-7 is pulling up on me. I couldn't remember if the SU-7 had missiles, so I instinctively flared with the expectation that it did. MiG-19 is well too ahead of me. I want to do a head-on, but he refused, which to be honest was best on his part, because the Hunter is absolutely incredible at head-ons. If you want me to come down to the conclusion, is it worth buying the Hunter F58 or grinding for it? Yeah, it's pretty much free if you grind for it, and it's really fun. It's actually extremely fun to play, and honestly, I'll probably continue to play it when I'm bored of top tier. And the classic, you know, bringing a prop to jets. There's a P-51 dogfighting, a MiG-19, and an SU-7. But the MiG-19 has no interest in the P-51, and he wants to kill me. So what do I do here? I have 1 minute and 47 seconds left of fuel. I either have one of two choices. Either I run and let him kill me, or I kill him. So, I'm pretty much going to turn straight back towards him, and I'm going to show him what's good. I'm going to go for the head on there. I miss. And I'm just going to start pulling straight for him. I know that he's at high speed, so he'll be struggling to turn a little bit, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that as best as I can. He pulls out straight in front of me, and he just maintains a straight line, and I just blast him out of existence. And that's the end of that match there. That was, what, 6, 7 kills? Absolutely easy. And you just constantly get down tiers, like, all the time. And even though, yes, I can get nice shots, like on that MiG-19, you can see me struggle here with this F5C, absolutely potato aiming. How did I miss all those shots? I don't know. But eventually I get it and I take him out. And how he didn't see me, I also don't know. The problem with the Hunter F58 is with the map rotations, you struggle. You're pretty much an SU-25, but a little bit lighter. Like, you don't have an afterburner, and you're just not that fast. At this point, all the enemies are pretty much dead, and I need to get something out of this match, even though I only got 1 kill. I'm just not fast enough to catch up to anybody. So I'm going to get the CL-13 out of there, and that's just a free guaranteed kill. But after a little bit of flying around, as you can tell, I didn't even use my missiles. I didn't even get to use my missiles on anybody. I spotted an SU-25. He's going after bots, I believe, but I'm going to punish him for not playing the game and not killing real players. The desync was absolutely crazy there because I didn't even hit him at all, and yet his wing just randomly came off. So we got to appreciate that. Thank you, Gaijin, for that. means the absolute world to us. And there was an A10 ground pounding. The only way he could be ground pounding is if he's in the middle of the map. And he gets spotted, and there he is, and we're just going to go after him, and we're going to punish him for being an A10. For whatever reason, our friendlies are not going after him. They're just flying straight by. I assume most of them are out of ammo, out of fuel, or whatever the case may be, but I'm going to take that, and I'm going to get the kill on him, because there's no point in sitting there and waiting for something to happen. I'm going to fire off an AIM-9J, and I'm confident it's going to hit. He's slow. I'm fast as hell. And out of the match he goes. Also, peep the sound. Oh, absolutely beautiful. That Burt is just beautiful. If you don't already know, boys, in the description, I will be putting the sound mod that I use. Go show it some love. It's really good. I recommend it. Pop a blind hunt here, and we spot the last player. It's a MiG-21 SMT, I believe. It's one of the two. I'm going to go for a head-on here with this MiG-21. I'm going to start preemptively chaffing with the assumption that he brought R3Rs, and I set him on fire. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I only critted him for just a little bit. I thought I set it on fire, but I did not. But instead of churning for me, which I assume I did a ton of damage to him, he decides he's going to be a running Ralph. And this goes on for probably like 2 or 3 minutes. He just completely runs from me the entire time. There's a point where I'm like, oh, he's just going to hit the ground. There's no point in worrying. I'm just going to get the kill anyways. But when he gets close to the ground, he levels out, and I'm like, okay, he's not gonna die. He wants to continue to run, and at this point, I'm done. I'm like, I'm gonna punish this guy for not dying, you know? Like, there's no point in staying, you know? If you don't have any controls, you just need to leave the match, especially when you're so far away from your airfield. Preemptive AIM-9J, but he has flares, so he's just gonna get rid of it. But at this point, he's so extremely slow. I drop a tank. And I'm just going to go after him, and again, it's an SMT, and he's out of the match. This game's over, guys. But yeah, if you guys want to get the Hunter F.58, I 100% recommend it. It's actually pretty fun. It's like really, really fun. It's a nice enjoyment to get out of top tier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and catch you on the next one. Peace.